Here we are in our auntie's garden. And well, if you ask me personally, which you might not, but this is, in my opinion, the best form of protest. I'd much rather see gardens like this one than gardens like that. Smack bang! Welcome to another episode of Zero Waste Man. Hendrik here, Nora there. Today we are harvesting the fruits of our labor. Now look at those beauties behind us. Isn't that impressive? Apples everywhere. Now, I always was a big believer of having your own food, growing your own food. And I mean, look at this. This is not a big garden. This might be, I don't know, 20 meters, maybe 30 from here to there, to the house. And look at that. I mean, there is so much food growing here. Onions, these little things there, I never knew. This is asparagus. These long bushes now, they've been, we can only harvest them for, I think it's 2 weeks, maybe 3, if I'm not completely wrong. And then you let them grow and they become these beautiful bushes. Yeah, this is the asparagus. Isn't it wonderful? And something always important in a garden, oh, there's a blue jay, is a compost. In this case, it's a 5 compost bin system, which, if you can see, this is the latest edition. And then this one actually has pumpkin growing in it. How beautiful is that? I am sure that is really delicious pumpkin. This one's kind of been neglected, and then, well, the idea is obviously these are growing grass and other plants. But usually you just rotate them every year. So this one obviously is not going to be touched for another year once it's kind of reached its limit, which is not too far. And super easy. They're just pellets. I actually constructed some of them. And yeah, done. There's your compost. Doesn't smell. Like, I don't smell anything. Do you smell anything, Nora? No. We don't smell anything. But this is always something that brings me back to the roots of life. Is that even with a small garden, you can grow your own organic food, quite a lot of it. And you know, I think it's also part of being zero waste, because this stuff has been unsprayed on everything. It's just, I mean, sure, there is a couple of bugs and they don't look, some of the tomatoes don't look as pretty as you would expect them in the supermarket. They might have marks, like this, for example, you know. But have you ever seen these beautiful orange tomatoes? I didn't even know they existed. And then look at these things. They are massive. Look at the size of my finger there. Beautiful stuff. Somehow we lost this connection. And it's very important for our planet, I think, for our health, is to have your food. Like, there's certain nutrients in the soil that you only get where you're living. And then you're gonna eat that. Yeah, it's important. If you get it flying from across the world, I think you're lacking certain things. So yeah, I'll just thought I'll give you a nice little tour here of our auntie's garden. We went up the mountains today, which was really beautiful. I had a nice view up there, and kind of connecting to nature again after living in the city for a couple of months now, which is, interestingly, as soon as you get out of the city, you realize, oh my god, it's so stressful to live there. It makes no sense whatsoever for us to live there, hence why we're actually moving to the country again. Isn't that right, Nora? Until then, thanks for watching. Bye. Look at that beautiful flower.